assault on America. Nothing like this has ever happened before. There's never been anything like it. It's an assault on America. And that's why I'm very proud to be here. This is an assault on our country. And it's a country that's failing. It's a country that's run by an incompetent man who's very much involved in this case. This is really an attack on a political opponent. That's all it is. So I'm very honored to be here. Thank you very much.
He seems very honored. I bet he's very happy that this whole thing is going on. So honored, love to be here. This isn't causing a ton of awkward conversations at home. So he's very honored because of course Biden is very involved, except that he's not. Biden has nothing to do with any of this at all in any way. And isn't it weird how America is failing to the extent that Donald Trump is facing issues? America's doing well when he's not on trial. As soon as he's facing personal struggles, America is failing. It's weird. It's almost like it's a cult of personality. Almost. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Listen, in order for the Damage Report to keep on going, we need viewers like you to become a member on YouTube. Can you click the join button on YouTube today? Thank you.
Yeah, it's like if Trump doesn't have his morning poo, he's just like, America's there's just the supply chain lines. It's very backed up. Today, America's failing. This morning is a failure for America. You're like, you mean your bowels? Like, it's truly like, it is so sick how they're just linked to like how well he is doing, as if any of his followers are going to see a dime of the money that he's made and is making off the presidency, his presidential run. This whole case is undershadowed, I know we'll get there, but by Michael Cohen and the fact that he was already sentenced and served time for carrying out these crimes. I mean, this is at a time we're being told that Joe Biden runs a crime ring. Donald Trump had a dude that he was straight up called like a fixer. His fixer, he's an attorney. There's his fixer, like charged with hiding this money through, I guess, 34 different financial crimes and ways that he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Imagine if Biden had a fixer. Like again, there's all this mob stuff that Trump just gets for free. We don't even dock him for it. He gets
someone to fix his little like acai bowl. Like, I feel like that's the fixing that happens. Is just
I don't know if he's. I think he's more of a grape nuts man. But anyway, so look, Donald Trump, that video, he's saying pretty much what he always says. And some of his social media activity in anticipation of the case is what you'd expect it to be. But some of it, I would make the case, is weird even for Trump. And we're gonna get to that in just a moment. I'm gonna let you evaluate that. But first, I love the beginning of this post. Just 4 years ago, I was a very popular and successful president of the United States, getting more votes than any sitting president in history. Well, I mean, Joe Biden is now a sitting president and he got more votes than you. So I love the caveat where I guess Biden wasn't sitting at that point. It's such a weird participation trophy. Tomorrow morning, I'll be in criminal court and blah, 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 blah. He lies about his level of support, going on to say, when I walk into that courtroom, I know I will have the love of 200 million Americans behind me, and I will be fighting for the freedom of 325 million Americans. I don't think nearly that many Americans do hush money payments. I don't think so. Also, 200 million Americans, first of all, if you had more than half the country behind you, wouldn't you ever win the popular vote even once? Also, no, not 200. Half of all Americans don't give a damn about any of this stuff that's going on. It's unfortunate, but it's largely true. And of those who do, the majority don't like you. That's the way it goes. That's why elections have gone the way they have. But I want to move on to the weird stuff because I did say that he's doing stuff that stands out even for him. And here's an example of it. He posted a poll. Now I know what you're thinking. He posts polls all the time. Yes, and very often they're BS polls. But at least they're polls that came out recently. He posted this, a nice poll from the past. It's a more than 2-month-old poll of him leading Nikki Haley in South Carolina. Nikki Haley dropped out of the race like 5 weeks ago. That election is way in the past. That's not even about Joe Biden. That's not even like hey, I was doing really well against the guy I'm running against. He's like hearkening back to like the oldies. What is the purpose of putting that out? It's not even the only one. He posted another one about how in the New Hampshire presidential primary, he'd gotten more votes than Bernie Sanders. That was months and months ago. He's on the plane to his criminal trial, and he's posting old polls and information about elections that are already over. Is that not strange? I honestly don't even understand what the goal here is, but maybe you understand.
Well, you know when you bookmark something and then you forget to tweet it out, and so, or you bleed it. So he's like bookmarked it, and then he's like, oh, or he just finally, a lot of these are tweets. So he finally checked his Twitter. Like I leave my TikTok kind of just like, ugh. And then I go back and check, especially Blue Sky. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on Blue Sky. Then I go and I'm like, oh, hey. And then I'll retweet that. So that could be what's happening here. No, he's just trying to build himself up. He's trying to be like, I'm good. Remember how yeah, you are the front runner. You clinched the primary. You're the nominee. Look forward, not backwards. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. But yes, it's all about like, don't pay attention over there to this criminal trial. Pay attention to these old polls.
It would be like if I'm trying to think of what an equivalent would be for me or you to do. I honestly don't even know.
You'd be like, remember how we surpassed, 1 billion views? Remember you did that at some point?
I guess.
You just remind people many months later?
It just seems very strange to focus on it so late. Like and I get it, it's building himself up, but like there has to be something going on right now. You've got to be beating Biden in some polls right now. I'm sure that you are. So just post those. But anyway, that's what he's doing for fun. But I don't care about that. I care about us having fun. I care about you having fun, okay? And there's gonna be a lot of complex legal stuff. And so I wanna give you some just easy schadenfreude. So I've got that. Apollo Racer says, remember when you won the Webby? Yeah, imagine if I just tweeted, hey, remember when I won that Webby? But at least that doesn't feel as weird to me as this, because this is about something that's now irrelevant. The South Carolina primary doesn't matter. It's not like, remember when I won in 2016, the election? That's still relevant. This isn't.